Hello guys, and welcome back to Getting Started in LabVIEW. And in today's example, we will look into how to animate a Matplotlib chart in LabVIEW. In the previous example, we actually look on how to display the Matplotlib chart by getting the image using the plot save figure function, and we display the image using the 2D picture control indicator. In today's video, we will actually animate it by reusing the same concept, except that we're going to display the entire Python node function in a while loop. So we're going to do that. So what we're going to do is, first we're going to look into an example of the Python script. In the Python script, I have actually modified in a way where I actually going to you put in some user input function on LabVIEW into the Python node. Now first we're going to look into the libraries. The libraries remains the same. We're going to use the Matplotlib, we're going to use a NumPy, and we're going to use the OS. And there is actually no change in the file output function. I'm going to use the output directory, file name, and full path. Here is the same. Now there are some changes in the Python code though. Here I will actually declare a function where I will actually create the plot once, where I have the figure, I have the axis, line, legend, and also the enable interactive mode. And here I will actually create a function called the update graph, where I have two input parameters. One is the 1D array value and also the delay on the animation. So here we actually have the x value, and here's the function where I will actually added from the previous example here. So I will actually paste this function, this Python script, into the comments so you guys can actually look into it. So now let's go into the LabVIEW code itself. Now the LabVIEW code doesn't really change much except that I'm going to add into a while loop. So everything is going to be the same as before. We have the Python node, and we also have the close function here. Now the only difference here is that I'm going to put in some additional functions, additional parameters required on the just an update from the previous code. So we will actually have the file path control. Let's get a control here. Let's put in a control here. Oops. Now we have a control. Let's put this here, and then we actually have a module function name, and in the function name is the same as before, as shown here in the Python script, the update graph. So I'm going to reuse this update graph here, put it into the update graph. Now the idea is to actually get all the images and display them whenever you have a new value that is actually being updated. So I'm gonna, in the Python script here, I will be putting in the 1D array value. So the easiest way to create a 1D array value in LabVIEW is to use a for loop. So I will just create a for loop here. I will actually create a for loop here, and let's put in a number of iteration 10 times, and I'll create a random value, random number, but this random number I'll be using it range. Let's put this double, right? Let's put this double, and let's input into the parameter here. So here we can actually put in some input parameters. So now you can see for my update graph method, it actually requires two input parameters. This is the 1D array and also a delay, so I need to put into the input parameter here. So let's put the first one, which is the input parameter, and the next I need to put in a delay. So let's create a horizontal slide as a delay. Let's put delay. This is actually to delay the time of the animation. Let's put 1. And let's put here maybe 0.01, as in 1 millisecond. Let's shift the graph here slightly to the right, move here, delay. Let's put 1 delay here. Next, I also need to make sure that I have actually written a full path here exactly the same, so I need to create a string constant. Create a string constant here, and it should actually return this part, where I will be reusing the same graphics function again. So since I'm saving it into a PNG file, I need to put it here, get the image data, and then I need to draw it, and it will actually return me a picture. So picture here. Now I just need to import the module part here. This is where I keep the animation chart.py, animation chart.python file. This is the one. And right now, is there anything that I'm missing? Yes, I need to convert the string to part. String to part, returns a string and it goes into the part. Is there anything else that I'm missing? Now lastly, I need to put this into a while loop. Put this into a while loop here and create a stop button to stop the while loop. Now the idea here is to actually create continuous images, and these continuous images will be used or redraw into the 2D picture indicator here. And once I stop the loop using a stop button, it will actually end the entire animation. But first, we also need to make sure that I have set this to latch when released, so that I can reuse the button again and again. Now the only drawback here is that when I try to launch this code, I try to launch the module and call the update graph function, it will actually also somehow call up the actual Python script, actual Python plot as well. So you will be seeing two different display of the same graph. Oh, I forgot to update one more thing here. I need to set the range for my random number. So the upper bound here, let's create a constant of 20, and the lower bound here, let's create a constant of 1. So it will actually return me a random values between 1 to 20. I think we are good to go here. Let's start. Now it should be updating here. You can see it's actually displaying the same figure right here, and we can even increase the delay. Let's increase the delay to 1 second, and you will actually update every 1 second. So you could see there is a slight delay here compared to the previous graph. And let's increase, let's reduce the delay, and you can see it's start to update almost exactly the same with the Matplotlib function here. And then we can actually stop the acquisition. So this is actually one way where we can actually initialize the session, call the function that is actually given in the Python script here, and we can even also input values directly from LabVIEW into the Python node, as long as you define your method to receive a certain input parameter here. In this case, where I put in a 1D array values and also a delay, then we can actually able to not only we can actually able to utilize LabVIEW data value. So that means we can even like mimic a user data values that is actually being inputted into the Python node here, and you can actually return some values here. So this is also basically an extended of the previous video that I've actually shared on how to create a so-called animation Matplotlib function in LabVIEW, because I realized that the function animation that is available in the Matplotlib library was not able to use easily in LabVIEW. So this is also another workaround where we could mimic an animation in LabVIEW.